Hi everyone, it's Nishti here, specialist dietitian for children and parents, and today it's all about stage 1 of the milk ladder. What is the milk ladder? It is a step-by-step guide to reintroducing dairy back into the diet for children with an allergy to dairy. If you have been advised to start the milk ladder at home, your child most likely has a delayed type of allergy to milk, meaning that it's not immediate. So this is stage 1. And I'm going to try and use the recipes that go with stage 1, which I will link below, the iMAP guidelines. Because if you make it at home, you know what you've put into it. And you know and you can control the amount of milk that you're putting into the recipe. If you were to use the alternatives, which there will be a video on, I will link that below as well. Yes, they are fine to use, but you can't control the amount of sugar particularly. Some of them may contain egg, may contain soya, which could also sort of skew the results, you see. So when you give your child these biscuits and they react, at least you know everything is dairy-free that you've used except for the skimmed milk powder, and you know how much milk has gone into it. So I've got ordinary flour and dairy-free cheese and dairy-free butter, and for the sweet version I'm using a banana, and obviously for the savoury version I'm using dairy-free cheese. You can also use wheat-free flour. I'm using normal flour, but it's entirely your choice, and as I said, the recipes are below. We're using skimmed milk powder, and I'm putting 2 grams in here and 2 grams in here. And that gives us 0.035 grams of milk per biscuit. So you see, we know exactly how much dairy we're giving our children. So let's get cooking, and I'll show you and tell you how easy or difficult it may be, because some of you may not be very confident in the kitchen. So I'm hoping by watching me do it, you may feel more confident to get started and to start your child on the milk ladder. So let's get cooking. So we have 125 grams of flour. We have 40 grams of dairy-free cheese. I'm using one without emulsifiers, and that's the Violife version, but you can choose whatever you want to use. 50 grams of butter, dairy-free butter for here, 50 grams for here. We're again 125 grams of flour, half a banana. We'll start with that, see how that goes. And then we've got dried skimmed milk powder, and we're going to use 2 grams in here and 2 grams in here. I've added the cheese now. Just keep folding it in. And I'm going to add a little bit of water because it feels a bit dry. So I'm going to just add a little bit of water. So I think it's just a matter of feeling your way. So I've probably added about 1 tablespoon of water, or maybe less actually. So I might add a bit more. Just make sure it's not so dry. So I had to add more water because it was so dry. So the recipe, I'm sure it says 2 tablespoons of water, but I don't think that's enough. So it's just, you know, feel your way. I must have added 4 tablespoons of water, but so almost there. So this is what we're left with. And I think I might just do the sweet dough as well before we make our biscuits. So for the sweet version, we're adding banana and butter, and it's just the same thing. It takes time, but just keep folding it in. And I'll see if I need water. Perhaps the moist banana might help to bind it all together. And here's the banana version, sweet version. I ended up adding some water to make it a bit more moist, so you will find your way. Start with a tablespoon and then take your time. Make sure it's not too wet. Okay, so there we have it. Savoury and sweet. So here we are. We have our dairy-free cheese and our banana dough, and we're going to create 20 biscuits per dough. So I feel like the cheesy one is a bit dry, but it should be all right. So I think I might make a sausage out of it and then cut it into 20 pieces. Oh, it's falling apart as well. Oh dear. But you know, it should be all right. I might just add a bit of water. Just have a bit of water to hand. Just moisten my fingers a little bit. Oh, that's better. It's so dry. Okay. So it doesn't have to be pretty. It doesn't have to be pretty, but oh gosh, it's just falling apart, really. It's actually falling apart. I'm just gonna make the sausage in the air instead of folding it on the table. Okay, I wonder if this is fine. They don't have to be perfect. I just want to make sure I can get 20 biscuits. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh God, I can only get 10. So you know what? Let me cut this in half. Yeah, and then I'll keep rolling. So it takes time really because it's so dry. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh my God, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh yeah, I got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ah, finally. Let's cut them up. They're so mini. They're so cute, actually. Look at that. Don't worry, you don't have to measure it out and, you know, make sure it's perfect size. No, just create cute little mini biscuits, and we've got 20 here. So that is per recipe. Okay. I think I might make square ones. Okay, they're not going to be pretty, but it does the job. Okay, we're done now. So these are the cheesy ones and these are the banana. And you can see they're not perfect. Look, they are imperfectly perfect. So do not worry. And I had one mom who measured out everything, and no, you don't need to do that. There we go. Let's put them in the oven. We are done. So banana biscuits and cheesy biscuits. So let's have a taste. This is the exciting bit. Okay, so I'm gonna have a taste of the cheesy ones first. Nice and simple. I do wish there was real cheese in there. If you struggle to give these to your child, you can crumble it up. You can crumble it up and put it in with the meal, put it on top of the cereal, in with yogurt, anything like that. Let's try the banana one. I would eat these. This will be nice in some yogurt, dairy-free yogurt, when you're challenging them on the milk ladder. Coconut yogurt, make sure it's not soya, because soya, a lot of children also react to soya. Or you can add it into cereal. I hope this video was helpful. If it was, please comment below. Like and share this video. That's my husband. And I'll see you all in the next